SS fam, what's going on? It's PJ back with Shift Society. Now, if you've been watching some of the other videos, we have been working on the C6 Widebody Project, and I've kind of hit somewhat of a big roadblock. Now, I did put new headlights in it, and I will unwrap those and unveil them in the next video because I want to do a full install on those. I ran into an issue where the driver's side headlight was working as it should. However, the passenger side headlight, the DRL wouldn't light up when you turn the park light on. As you can see on the wall, the driver's side one is working, but the passenger side isn't. This car, as I told you guys before, was a project. I mean, that's just what it is. So I got up under the car, and this wire here in the headlight plug that actually plugs into the new headlights had broken out of the pin connector that is on this one. I don't think I was going to be able to fix this one, so I actually jumped online and found that connector from AC Delco. It actually comes with, you know, pretty much everything you need to install it. And the part number for this is PT2897. And that is your headlight connector that plugs into the factory harness in the front of the car. And then I found out another thing from the marker lights that we installed in a previous video. The pigtail for the marker lights was, well, not good, because one of the wires was messed up, and I realized that I guess one of the previous owners just rigged this up somehow to plug into the pigtail that comes off of the marker light. So I'd found that pigtail too, so what I'm going to do today is wire both of these up, and hopefully we have functioning headlights and marker lights after this is done. Alright guys, so I started with the marker light wiring, so I'm going to click these on, and we got this side on, and now this side is working. So I don't have these completely done, but that is the new pigtail attached to the stock harness and ran up to the marker lights. So I'm going to go ahead and put some heat shrink on those, solder the two connections together, and go ahead and finish this one up. Alright, so that one is completely done. Have the heat shrink on it. I'm going to wrap some of this around it and go ahead, plug that in up there, and we can move on to the headlight plug. So if you're missing a marker light plug, this is the part number for it. It is PT1771 from AC Delco, or the 8898 8059 from GM, and that is for the marker light coming off of the main harness. So let's move on to the headlight. So we've got the marker light tucked nicely into some wire loom. So I'm going to tape the ends of that and maybe one thing in the middle just to kind of hold that together. I went ahead and stripped off all of the electrical tape the previous owner or whoever had on this car. And you can see that this has been tampered with before, but my big issue is this wire here has broke out of this pigtail. So basically what I'm going to have to do is take this new pigtail and make sure that all of the wires, because these aren't colored, match up with those and that the plug is oriented the right way, and hopefully this goes a little bit smooth, because this one went pretty smooth, and I figure since this is a replacement factory connector that it should probably go pretty smooth. So let me go ahead, chop these wires, hook this one in. Everybody kind of knows how to splice a wire, so I'm sure that's going to be boring, but hopefully this works as a replacement for that plug so I can get the new headlights working. Alright, so that was a little bit of a pain, but all 5 of them are heat shrinked and connected, so hopefully when I connect this into the headlights and go turn them on, it behaves as it should. So the connector worked, so at least that was the right connector, so hopefully the wiring works and this LED DRL will actually come on. Alright, so moment of truth. It looks like it clicked on. DRL. Ha! DRL. So this kind of gives away the headlights that I went with, but I'm just stoked that that is working. However, my marker light isn't on for whatever reason. I may not have plugged it back in, and I didn't, so no big deal. So I'm going to stick that into some wire loom and button this whole project up. Alright guys, so I was going to end the video after the wiring stuff, but I realized that that's kind of boring, so I kind of want to give you an update on everything while I've got you all on this video. But I did completely finish it. We did the wire loom on everything. Everything functions perfectly. The side skirts are now painted. All of the black trim that will be going on the car is painted. I removed the bumper because we were fitting the new wing. I'm going to do a full install on the Innovative Auto Creations C6.5 wing here shortly. You guys kind of got a sneak peek at the new headlights. The hood, I just got done painting it, and we did get the rear tires in. These are two 45/25 20s I'm still waiting on the front tires to come in, and I'm actually finishing up the passenger side door right now over in the other garage, if you can kind of see in there. I'm about to lay down the clear coat, and finally all the paint work is going to be finished. But I just wanted to end this video giving you all an update of where we are. A lot of this stuff doesn't really make it to YouTube, although it should, because I think it would make good content. But a lot of it does make it to the Instagram page. So if you guys want to kind of get a sneak peek of everything that goes on that doesn't make it to YouTube, head over to the Instagram page. This is my Instagram page where I feature everyone's cars. So if you want your car featured, DM me on there. But my personal page is also on there up in the bio. So if you want to kind of check out all of the pictures of everything I've personally got going on with the cars, go check that out as well. If you don't care, smash that thumbs up button. Apparently does help these videos get seen, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed the build. It's coming to a conclusion probably in the next 2 weeks, because in 3 weeks is the Corvette Expo in Pigeon Forge, and that is going to be the deadline for this car. It is going to be done by then, and I will have it down there. So if you guys see me walking around, come and holler at me. I'd love to meet everybody, see your car, and actually get it on film. I'm going to be down there filming, so I'd love to put your car on YouTube. And guys, most importantly, hit that big red subscribe button below. If you've enjoyed the builds, if you enjoy the content, there's going to be a lot more coming. The build, like I said, of the Vet is going to be over very soon, and we're going to start using all of these cars. I've got a pretty big build series, not really big, but probably 4 or 5 episodes of the Mustang, of stuff that I've got for it. But the Vet's, since it's been such a tight deadline, has kind of had my attention. So subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you guys like the new Shift Society brand, and I'll see you guys on the next video.